goes racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in upstate New York. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line of
no gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Going to throw. Flush to his right. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play here for the Bills. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
A 6-yard
It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Singletary, the ball.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 6.
On third down, they go with Singletary. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
And goal at the Ravens' 8-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Allen. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It's about that time.
Justin Tucker.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Ray Roberts on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Singletary, the ball.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mike, 58, right there. You ain't going nowhere.
Here's Allen. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Regular. 58, come on. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that's caught by Beasley. The 20. By Beasley. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley, 49 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down.
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 44-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play, and what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage. They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trent Murphy able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson under pressure again, and down he goes again. Trent Murphy picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 4th down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Andre Roberts is deep for Buffalo. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
34-yard line.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Let him know, let him know. Let him know.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 66 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
On second down, it's Ingram. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Ravens.
Throwing is Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Jackson to throw on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit.
Fake extra point.
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
25
well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
24-yard line.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got them 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Again, Jackson rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Alert.
A final shot before half for Allen. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw forward.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At the 39-yard line.
A second-round pick from Ohio State. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Edmonds on the tackle.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
The tackle made.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Brings up 4th down.
4th down, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They run with a rookie from Utah. This is Zach Moss. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again here with Moss. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
On the tackle.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's able to find Diggs. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. They'll run on first down with Moss. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
At the 27-yard line.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
They run here with Singletary. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it, and on that play he did. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Now Allen. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. So they have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up 3rd down.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
1st down, Baltimore.
Jackson on 1st down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Brought down by
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. sacked back at the 31. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. The 40, 30, past the 20, 10, 5... And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown, Bills.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So it's... And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first.